If you've seen this warning in Search Console, it's easy to assume the page needs a rewrite. Yet the same label can cover a page Google has already indexed, or one that shouldn't appear in search at all. So how do you tell those cases apart? Here's the key. Treat the warning like a symptom, not a prescription. It records an outcome, not a diagnosis. We'll use 3 checks: state, purpose, and evidence. Check that the warning is current, decide whether the page deserves a separate result, then act on the first cause the evidence supports. Start with URL inspection. If it's indexed now, that's good news. You can stop, because the grouped report may be behind. If it's still missing, don't rewrite it yet. Ask whether this page should be indexed at all. Picture state, purpose, and evidence as 3 gates. State keeps you from chasing an old report. Purpose separates a useful result from a duplicate page. Evidence stops a plausible theory from becoming an expensive change. Each gate closes one wrong path and opens the next. If a page fails the purpose gate, it doesn't need an indexing fix. Once it passes, we can ask what Google actually saw. Pick a varied sample in URL inspection, then note the current status, last crawl, saved version, and Google selected canonical. You're comparing 2 photographs taken at different times. The report shows Google's recorded version, the live test shows current access. It can't promise indexing, but the comparison can expose a useful change. If they're different, pause. You may have found an old result, a recent correction, or a current technical problem. Either way, you've found useful evidence without changing the page. Now ask a more human question. What job does this page do? A distinct service, product, or guide may need its own result, while a filtered or duplicate URL usually doesn't. Follow the technical signposts. Does the URL load correctly? Is there a noindex instruction? Which version is canonical? Is it in the sitemap and internal links? These signals influence Google's decision, but they can't command it. If the signposts point towards different URLs, align them before requesting another crawl. A clear route is more useful than inviting Google back to the same confusion. If the page belongs in search and the signposts agree, compare Google's version with your browser. Check the title, main content, canonical, and the resources needed to render the page. If Google's version is blank while your browser looks complete, you've got a strong technical lead. If they match, the investigation moves towards duplication, weak page purpose, or inconsistent signals. Compare affected pages with similar indexed pages. Look for a repeatable pattern, not a magic word count. Perhaps one template loses its content, several location pages repeat the same purpose, or useful pages aren't getting internal links. Write one explanation you can test. That's how a crowded warning report becomes a focused investigation. Now make the smallest change that fits the evidence. Fix missing content, align the canonical signals, consolidate pages doing the same job, or improve the one page with a genuinely distinct purpose. Record what changed and when. Change 5 things and you won't know which one mattered. Request indexing once if the page is materially different, then give Google time to return. Another request can't force or accelerate indexing. So remember, the warning is a symptom, not a prescription. Confirm the state, decide the purpose, and follow the evidence to the first cause you can support.